Man, these kids in the house by themselves, man. Look at this.
He a happy little baby. Look, he's smiling now.
I know, this baby was just crying and there ain't nobody in this house. Doors wide open. I don't know what's going on, man. This is sad. Nobody in there. They just this house is wide open with these two little kids wandering around.
Yeah, the house looks trash.
It looked like somebody was moving out and they just left their kids. This is crazy. He just came. I just reached for him. He just came.
615-6300.
Anybody know who these children are?
Thank you.
You know where their parents are? Well, we called them the police, so if you know who these children are, y'all need to get here ASAP.
He's so excited. Come here.
Hi, Papa.
Look at the baby smiling.
He like, hey, anybody know this house?
That's crazy.
Anybody familiar with this house right here? Anybody familiar with this house? This is the house the little kids are at. No parents, no one. If they are in there, there's no response. And I'm not going in that house. But I went and grabbed that little kid out the garage because he was yelling and screaming. This is crazy. It looked like they was moving out and stuff all over the place. The little baby was right there in that thing right there. I just went and grabbed him. He was, cause make sure nothing was wrong with him.
What the heck?
The baby was laying in there yelling, and I can hear him all the way from my house, like across the alley, about 2 or 3 houses down, screaming, just screaming. So I picked him up.
I'm just so confused. How do you leave 2 babies by themselves in front of the house? You got the garage open, you got the door open. This man could have literally took these babies, and whoever the parents are in charge or the guardians in charge, they would have never even knew. I'm just so lost right now. Like the man said in the video, it looked like they was moving, and he went on the other side of the house. You see Halloween decorations put up, and you go back to the other side, you got the garage open, you got the door open, you got the baby that he said he picked up that was in a little chair, and it's like, where's the parents at? How do you just abandon your 2 babies? You see the other little kid just standing there looking confused, quiet, don't know what's going on. Luckily, this man was a good man, and the woman that you didn't see in the video was a good woman, and they made this video, and this video went viral. And I hope that somebody gets a hold of their parents or relatives, because this is unacceptable. You cannot leave these 2 children under no supervision. These babies have to be at least under 3, or at least 3. The one that was standing up might be 3 years old, and the baby looked like anywhere from 6 to 8 months old. So how do you just neglect these children like that? Something is not right, and it's just awkward. I'm just sitting here watching this video trying to figure out, how do you have the garage wide open, door open, stuff in the garage looking like y'all ready to move it out, and it's just nobody there? Something is not right. Like, did the parents just say, forget it, I don't want kids anymore, and they just left the kids hoping that somebody would find them? This was the wrong idea, because, and again, if this man was a bad man, he could have kidnapped the children. And I'm sure whoever's the parents of these 2 small children, they would have been upset because their kids is no longer there. but it's your fault. You know the age of these children. You know they can't be at home by themselves. You lucky this man was a good man. You lucky that was a good woman outside the video, because it could have went the opposite way and you would have never seen your kids again, possibly. So you have to be smarter when you do this kind of stuff. You have to be smarter when you decide to have children. If this is one of those situations where the parents or the parent felt like they couldn't take care of their kids, call a relative. Get help. The last thing you want to do is abandon these children and something happens to them. The parents are so lucky that something negative didn't happen to these children. I would have hated to see this on the news saying 2 small children is missing or 2 babies is missing. That would have been a horrible thing to see. So you have to be mindful of what you're doing. And it sucks because these children are innocent. They have nothing to do with this. They can't control if their parents bail on them. They can't control if their parents don't want them anymore. Look at their age. One of the babies can't even talk. The other one is sitting there looking confused. He don't know what's going on. And again, you heard the man say he just picked up the baby out the little chair because the baby was crying so loud. Imagine if the baby wasn't crying. He would have never knew that these 2 kids was here by themselves. And that's just sad. Some of y'all don't deserve to have kids because this is unacceptable. I don't care what you going through in your life. Never make your kids suffer for your issues in your life. You decided to have the kids, so you need to take care of them. Again, if you need to call a relative and ask if they can take care of your kids, do that. Because this is not okay. These babies don't know what's going on. I'm so glad the baby was crying, so it alerted these neighbors, because who knows what had happened. The time would have went by, the sun would have went down. It's dark. You don't know what could have happened. Man, I'm just very disappointed in whoever the parents are. But we're going to jump into some comments and see what people have to say about this video. First comment: the baby like we outside, but in all seriousness, I'm glad decent people found those babies. Man, me too. These babies are innocent. They don't know what's going on. They can't call for help. They're too young. So come on, parents or parent, whoever is in charge of these 2 little babies, y'all got to do better. You can't just leave babies unattended. They're not old enough to take care of themselves. Next comment: oh my gosh, you can tell that baby been crying hard as heck. This is so sad. I'm so happy y'all got them. Man, me too. Because who knows what may have happened if the baby wasn't crying. I'm going to continue to say this because how else would these neighbors would have found these 2 babies by themselves? Next comment: that's unusual. The house is decorated in Halloween. That's what I'm saying. When he walked to the other side of the house and I seen the skeletons, all the Halloween decorations put up, it makes me wonder what happened. It's no way the parents forgot that they had babies. It's something that happened. I really want to figure out what happened to the parents, because you know you got babies, so why wouldn't you bring the babies with you? It's very unusual. The garage open, no cars in the driveway, the door that goes inside the house is open. Something is off in this video. Next comment: glad good people found them. Hope they go to good people. Same here. Hopefully they get a hold of the relatives, or like he said, he called the police. Hopefully the police can find relatives or something, because this is not okay. I don't care how bad your life is. You cannot abandon these 2 babies. It's no excuses. Next comment: you are a good man. Thanks for checking on them and helping them. How are they moving out and leaving their kids? That's horrible. Yeah. What did you say? Oh, we're going and we're going to leave the kids behind and hopefully somebody find these kids. Like, what? These are your kids. It don't matter if you on drugs. It don't matter if you feel like you need to get your life together. No, once you bring babies in this world, you need to take care of them. If not, ask a relative. Worst case scenario, put them in a foster system. And I just don't like that, but it's better they're somewhere that people could take care of them, that actually care about them, versus staying with the biological parents that don't care about them. So I just got so many questions for what's going on in this video, and I'm just so confused. again, I hope they find relatives that get a hold of this situation and the babies are safe, because this is very sad to see. It makes it even more sad because how young they are. It would be different if they was teenagers, but like I said, the oldest one probably 3 years old. That's it. If you ain't ready to have kids, don't have kids. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What do y'all think happened to these parents? Do y'all think the parents just left their children behind? Or do y'all think something happened to the parents? But that's all I got for you guys. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'm gone. Peace.